All right, I think I'll keep my day job. Yeah.
All right, we all know that when the dean sounds the trumpet, match day has officially begun. So thank you for your musical stylings, as always. We appreciate it.
I apologize. Go ahead.
My name's Ann Diggins. I'm the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs, and I am so excited to welcome everybody to the Class of 2025 Match Day. So class, you did it. Here it is. The day you've all been waiting for is finally here. Today marks a significant milestone for the Class of 2025 and each of their journeys to becoming physicians. And as your Student Affairs Dean, it's my privilege to celebrate this incredible moment with each of you. This really is my favorite day in the medical school, even better than orientation, which I also really like. Each year, our team in Student Affairs works really hard to come up with a theme that is going to match the significance of this day for our students. And each year we ask the students to trust us, that we know what we're doing because we keep this a secret from them. And I don't know if you've noticed this about your medical students, but they have some control issues and they like to know information. And so this year was no exception, and so a few students have tried to get this out of mostly me, because I'm honestly the weak link in the department, truthfully. And so I hope that a few of you, if you were expecting clowns and mimes today, aren't too disappointed, because that's what I said to throw them off the trail. I hope you're enjoying this theme as much as all our team did in putting it together, and I really want to ask you to join me in a round of applause for the whole Student Affairs and Admissions team. And Deanna Guess, our manager of student events, has really been the brain trust behind all of this and the whole team, so I so appreciate all their hard work. So just like Gryffindor, one of the Harry Potter houses in the stories, which was known for courage, determination, and resilience, each of you in the Class of 2025 has demonstrated these exact same qualities throughout your time in medical school, and I really believe you're all prepared for the challenges of residency. Today marks the beginning of your transition from student to physician, and in just 49 days, we will celebrate your commencement as you are awarded your MD degrees. On that day, you'll receive your academic hoods, but in many ways, as exciting as commencement is for all your families and friends and for each of you, it is today, I think, that really marks the beginning of you becoming a physician. The moment you reveal your match results is more than just the end of this chapter. It's the beginning of your place in the distinguished community of physicians and faculty who care for people in our community. And as the moments pass by and your anticipation is building, remember, no matter where your match results say that you're going, you have the knowledge, the skill, and the heart to thrive wherever the journey takes you next. And even before you step into your role as doctor, please remember the impact you've had on all the patients that you've helped during medical school, because it's been a big and profound impact. I want to really express my gratitude to your parents, spouses, partners, and families, the people in your support system who've helped you from the very first day of medical school and even before. They've stood by you, offering you unwavering encouragement. And as you celebrate your achievement, take a moment to thank them who've been with you every step of the way. As you look to the future with anticipation, I want you to know everybody at the med school is standing behind you and cheering you on, your faculty, the staff, your advisors. You have worked and sacrificed and grown immensely to get to this moment. Today is not just about where you're going, it's about everything that you have achieved and overcome to get here today. So take it all in, celebrate the journey, the challenges, and the victories, and the people who have supported you. The road ahead will not always be easy, but I know you're ready. The admissions committee, to all the faculty who've been teaching you for 4 years, to all the staff, you have each of us shown over and over again that you have the heart, the resilience, and the strength and the knowledge to make a difference in lives of your patients and communities, and I can't wait to see where you're all going. You're going to be so happy today. This class did so good. So congratulations, and may today be everything you wished for and more. Thank you so much. So it's now my privilege to introduce Dean Kahn, who does more than play the trumpet here. He is also a dedicated leader and mentor who's guided countless students to their journey to becoming physicians. This year is a special milestone with the class of 2025 because this is his 5th graduating class at the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine, which really shows his commitment to medical education and student success. Thank you, Dean Kahn.
Boy, what a great day. If you guys don't clap, I'll bring out that horn again. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. So it really is a privilege to be here. This is the culmination of students' hard work over the past 4 years. And I remember 37 years ago, it's hard to believe, when I picked up my letter, and all we did is I walked into an auditorium, I got an envelope, I said, oh, that's where I'm going, and that was kind of it. So I just want to give another round of applause for the folks that really put this theme together. They outdid themselves this year. So there are some people that I really would like to acknowledge before we get started. First, I think it appropriate that we acknowledge the founding dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Barbara Atkinson. It was Dr. Atkinson's vision for this school that brought us where we are today. I have the pleasure of knowing Dr. Atkinson for a long time because she taught me first year pathology, and I passed. So anyway, so let's give another round of applause for Dr. Atkinson. I'd also like to recognize some people that sometimes unfortunately go unstated. And this beautiful building that we're in really took many years of effort. And there's a group called NHBC, the Nevada Health Bioscience Corporation, that really was instrumental in founding the school and certainly responsible for this building. And representing them are Ms. Chris Engelstadt, Ms. Lindy Schumacher, and Ms. Kim Case Nichols. So they can't be thanked enough, but let's make sure we thank them. I know we have Regent Emeritus Mark DeBrava here, who also was instrumental in the school. And I'm told we may have two other regents here. Oh, good. Regent Carlos Fernandez, thank you. And let's give him a round of applause. And I don't know if Regent Heather Brown is here, but she's supportive, so let's give her a clap, even in absentia. So, you know, the match, you guys, firstly, the class did really, really well. About 43% of you are staying in Nevada, and our mission is to care for this community. I believe that number would be even higher if we had more residency positions. And some of the people you see here, Dr. Constance Brooks from our Government Affairs Office and others, Chris Heavey, who you're about to meet in a minute, and a bunch of us have been really working to expand GME in the state. We want, even if you leave and people are going to some just terrific programs, we want you back here. And we're going to bug you to get you back here because we need doctors of every shape and form here. We need to make this a more vibrant and a better medical community. And really, for you folks, I'm envious that you have the opportunity to actually make these changes. So don't forget about us here, okay? The match has a way of working out. I always tell stories like this. People who got a choice that was lower on their list, it just works out. So just trust that the process works. But there will be very few, if any, unhappy people. I'd also like to say a round of applause from the students to the folks that are surrounding them at the table that actually brought them here today. The parents, the spouses, the significant others, the grandparents. Let's have a round of applause for them. And that's my well wishes. I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. We have about 10 minutes before you're legally allowed to find out where you go. But I'm going to turn things back over to Ms. Ann Diggins. Ms. Diggins.
Thank you, Dean Kahn. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Chris Heavey, the officer in charge of UNLV, who is joining our celebration today. Dr. Heavey has over 30 years at UNLV, and he's held numerous leadership roles in that time, including Executive Vice President and Provost. He's been intimately involved in student success, faculty development, and academic excellence at the university. Dr. Heavey has also joined us for each match day since the very beginning today, and today he has a few remarks to say to the class of 2025. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here with you today at this incredible event. It is such a wonderful celebration. And the Dean used the word culmination. And certainly this is the culmination of the incredible talent and hard work of the 58 students who are going to graduate today. And we're so proud of you. And obviously also the support of your family and friends. But what I'd like to talk a little bit about is the culmination of the process that led to this place, UNLV and the UNLV School of Medicine, which I call the most powerful human empowerment system that's ever existed. And so human beings have been on this planet for about 300,000 years. And only 1,000 years ago did we come up with the concept of a university. About 800 years ago, we came up with the concept of a medical school. But medical schools didn't really know what to teach people because we didn't have science. Science only really dates back about 500 years where we were able to use that method to figure out how to empower doctors to do things that were actually helpful. And then a couple hundred years after that, we came up with the concept of research universities that basically combined the notion of teaching people and doing research on best practices. The first research university is Johns Hopkins. We started universities in this country about 400 years ago with Harvard. The first university medical school was about 200 years ago at University of Pennsylvania. And all of those things have led us here today where you are graduating as the most empowered, well-trained healers that have ever walked the planet. And so your talent is combined with this opportunity of the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine, founded by community supporters, to lead to this incredible day where you will now go out and be able to be healers that advance human well-being. And so we're so proud of you for what you brought to the table in terms of talent. We're also proud of what we created through all of the work that it takes to create a research university school of medicine. So congratulations on being the ultimate culmination of all of those forces coming together. And we're so proud of you and excited to see what you'll do next. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Heaton. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Hernandez, and today's a milestone for Dr. Hernandez as well because he started here when the class of 2025 were just first-year medical students. So this will be his first class that he has ushered all the way through to graduation, and he'd like to share his remarks with you today as well.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What an exciting time. It's a time that's just totally incredible. I think I've been asked to do a task, so I'd like to do that first, and it's an important one, and that's to thank people that have worked here to help our students achieve this remarkable moment in time. So I'd first like to thank our faculty who have spent a ton of effort and time to help our students become the outstanding doctors that we aspire to graduate for this community. So let's thank our faculty. Other unsung teachers that exist here are our house staff, our residents, who are both learners and teachers at the same time. They work, they work so hard to make sure they take great care of patients, but also that they work very closely to help train our students. And I think it's important that we thank our house staff as well for the remarkable work that they do. And then there's the staff, and we have an incredible staff. The amount of effort and care that the staff put into their jobs, not just on days like today, but as the students know, every single day, every hour of the day, all year through, to always be there for our students, to provide them support, to put arms around them and hold them up, to give them a little kick in the butt when they need a kick in the butt. We have an incredible staff. I am so absolutely proud of them, and I want to thank them, and please thank them also on behalf of the students for the incredible work they do. So Anne usually asks me to make a couple of remarks at these events, and sometimes, I try to think what would be something that that you would remember, something that might be important. I don't know that I'm always up to the challenge. And also, we have a time limit where you can see we keep looking at our watches because we want to make sure that the students can get their reveal at 9. So it's a little bit of a game that we play to speed up and slow down. So
I can bring out my trombone again.
no, that's okay. I think today, the dean mentioned when he graduated, this year it's 35 years since I learned what path I would be following as a fourth-year medical student to go into internal medicine, and also this path that set me on a course to become an educator, and I'm so blessed to be in that position. My dad gave me a gift for my medical school graduation, and it was a clock that he built by hand, and he was a very handy person. And he put a little plaque at the bottom that said, "Time, a precious gift from God." And when I got that gift, obviously I was just overwhelmed that my dad would build a clock for me. And I thought I understood the message at that time. But trust me when I tell you, you don't really learn the importance of that message until you've aged a little bit and you've been through it. And you see how tricky time is. So for students, there were some times that you were in the classroom and you were like, oh man, come on. This feels like forever. It feels like time's at a standstill. There are other times that time flies. In fact, time disappears. You'll turn around and say, where did the time go? Today's like one of those days, right? Where did the time go? That these guys, I remember at orientation, coming in fresh-faced and excited, and now I see how mature they are and how they're ready to go out and tackle the world. Time is an amazing gift. It truly is. So I think I could just share one message with you all, and maybe you'll understand it now, and maybe you'll understand it better, is appreciate that gift of time. It truly is precious. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Remember Hermione had that little device that she used in the books, right? She could turn back time and relive things to take classes over and over, which is crazy, but we don't have that. We just have the moment that we're in. So remember this moment today. Remember this time. It is truly a precious gift. Try to keep in mind those faces that you see today, the proud faces, the supportive faces, the faces that look at you, students, with hope, knowing your dreams and aspirations. And remember, in this time, that those of us that might be handing you on to your future will still be here supporting you, prepared to guide you, to help you, to be a home. If you ever need to reach out, we will be here for you throughout time. So thank you for your attention. I hope that was okay. I'm going to go ahead now and turn comments over to Dr. Ashley Prandecki, who is a member of our charter class of 2021. Dr. Prandecki is a chief resident this year and also president of the Alumni Association. Dr. Prandecki.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for that introduction. First, congratulations to all of you. Take a moment to appreciate everything you've accomplished to reach this point. The interviews, the letters of recommendation, the personal statements, the exams. The mountain you've climbed is certainly steep. Today, you can take in the views from the top of that mountain, and you can also start to get a glimpse of the next mountain you're about to climb. And on a Harry Potter-themed match day, what better way to offer advice than through wisdom from the books and movies themselves? So I'll share a few quotes, mostly from Dumbledore, that I felt were relevant. First, soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. These words will resonate with you during residency. There may be moments when the easier choice is to finish your notes quickly so you can leave on time, but perhaps the right choice is to check in on a patient whose worried family member is waiting for an update. It might be easier to reschedule a late patient, but perhaps they took 3 buses to get there and they're in a heart failure exacerbation. So asking yourself, am I doing this because it's right or because it's easy, is one of the most important habits you can take on this journey. Sirius Black said, if you want to know what a person is like, take a good look at how they treat their inferiors, not their equals. Think back to your time as a medical student thus far. Remember how much it meant when a resident or attending truly saw you as part of the team, listened to your input, and took your learning seriously. Soon you'll have that role. You'll have the opportunity to shape the experiences of students and colleagues, as well as the entire healthcare team. Treat everyone with the respect and compassion they deserve. Another quote from Dumbledore, "Words are a most inexhaustible source of magic, capable of both inflicting injury and remedying it." And I feel this is especially true in medicine. When you see dozens of patients a day, it's easy to forget the power of what you say. But your words can be a source of hope, a source of fear or comfort for patients. They can either inspire or discourage the people learning from you, so choose them carefully. And Dumbledore also said, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light." Residency will test you during an emotionally and physically draining ICU month or your 6th night shift in a row. Things might feel dark, but in those moments, remember what helps you keep the light on. Maybe it's taking your dog on a hike, going for a run, or leaning on your colleagues. And if someone else seems to shine effortlessly, don't assume they aren't battling their own shadows. Support one another. Lastly, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Medicine's a field of constant next steps, next rotations, next exams, next promotions, but don't get so caught up that you forget to enjoy where you are right now. And then speaking of enjoying the present moment, we, as the alumni chapter, are having a pickleball event in a couple of weeks on April 12th. So if you would like to join us for that, that would be fantastic. More details are on our table over there. And then also next Tuesday, you don't want to miss Dean Kahn getting pied in the face. So also more details over there as well, so you won't want to miss that. Congratulations again. I have no doubt you all make magic wherever you go.
Thank you, Dr. Brandecki. All right, our final and maybe most important speaker is Daniel Dawson, president of the class of 2025. Danny is really one of the finest class leaders I've worked with in my over 25 years in student affairs. He just is, and he's got lasting friendships in this class and the respect, and that's not an easy thing to do as class presidents. I don't know if you know this, but med students and doctors are like herding cats a little bit, so it's hard to get them all going in the same direction. So Danny, it's all yours.
Okay, good morning. Thank you to everyone who took the time to attend here today and to celebrate with your loved one on this momentous occasion. To the class of 2025, my friends, we did it! Woo! Congratulations to each and every one of you for this achievement. From my time interacting early on with all of you in the green hallways of Shadow Lane campus, to the fun windowless halls of UMC, and to now this new building that has a lot of windows. I know that each and every one of you is going to be as phenomenal of a physician as you are a person. Everyone here has a unique way of being able to connect with others on the individual level. And with that skill, I know the impact that you're going to have for your patients during residency and beyond will be substantial and long-lasting. In just a minute or two here, we're going to open our match results that will bring clarity and direction to what has been a long period of anticipation. However, these results do more than just reveal our future destinations. They serve as a message to our younger selves, reminding us that we could and did achieve everything that we set our minds to. I know that wherever we go will help make us the incredible physicians that we can be. Furthermore, I know that no matter where we go, the friendships and relationships we have forged for the last 4 years will continue on through residency and beyond. I'm honored to be able to celebrate this day with all of you and hope that you're able to take this time to celebrate with your loved ones here today as well. After today, we'll have enough time to worry about moving, potentially, for the other 57%. And house hunting, packing, and everything that comes with times of transition. But for now, let us celebrate. Thank you to everyone else here for the love and support that you've given your loved one in med school. And congratulations to the best class, the class of 2025.
happy to report we're right on time. It's 8:59, so we got 1 minute. So class of 2025, if you could stand. Dr. Hernandez and Dean Kahn, if you could go back to the back. Those of you who are standing in the door, the students are coming there, and I don't want to, you shouldn't be between them and their match results. If we could cue the countdown, please. All right, and Adeste is going to lead us in the countdown. Ready?
Is it now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead. Sit
Okay.
right at time to begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy match!
Match Day 2025 at the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine, UNLV. The big reveal moment was about 30 minutes ago. Let's find out where some of these folks matched. Let's bring in our first student, Jessica Fields. Well, first, introduce yourself. Tell us where you met.
I matched at Northwestern for OBGYN, which I'm so excited. This is an amazing program, like my dream program.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Your first choice?
Yeah, second.
Second
Yeah.
choice, but that's a fantastic program.
Yes, it's amazing.
Now, you are from this area. You went to Palo Verde?
Yes, I went to Palo Verde High School, yes.
And went to University of Redlands?
Yes, yep.
Track
there.
star,
Yes.
still holds one of the records?
Yes, I do, in the
High
400 hurdles, yes.
Your mom's over there, right?
Yes.
Who do you want to thank for this journey?
Oh my God. Honestly, all of my support systems since I was a child. They've told me I can do it. Even my mom, she's like, yes, you can be a doctor. So I just did it. And so I'm just really thankful of just my mom, my dad, my sister, and everybody in my corner. So.
Your sister is a medical student here as well.
She is. She's a second year. So she's about to do this soon, in 2 years.
Oh my gosh. So what's your feeling? You think you'll be back after residency?
Yes, I do want to practice here. I want to do academic medicine, so I would love to work for UNLV. And I just have a passion for mentorship and teaching and everything like that, and like bring up the next generation. So.
I talked to Dr. Jackson, the chair of OBGYN. He saw your match flash up and he said, oh, we really wanted her. But I'm glad she got a great program because he wrote letters of recommendation, right? Those help, right?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, we're so happy for you, and thank you for representing the school so well. You did such a great job. I've called on you several times to do interviews, and you're always there.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for always including me. So.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you so. Congratulations, and congratulations to your parents as well. Very proud. All right, let's bring in the next victim. So that's Jessica. Hello, welcome, congratulations. I'm Paul. I don't know if we met. Teresa, well, introduce yourself and tell us where you matched.
Okay, my name is Teresa Allo, and I matched internal medicine at UC Irvine.
Outstanding program.
Thank you.
Now tell us about your background. Where are you from, and where'd you do undergrad and all that?
Yeah, so I'm originally from the Philippines, born there, and then raised here primarily. Went to undergrad at UNR, so Nevada through and through, and then obviously the Kirk for medical school.
That's so exciting. Who do you have to thank? Now, this has been a long journey, right? For goodness sakes, right? Getting into medical school, going through medical school, and then the match. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, my parents. I owe everything to them, from like immigrating here and then supporting me all throughout my education and making sure I had such a great foundation to be where I am today.
Best moment for the last 4 years of medical school?
The best moment, other than today?
Okay, today's fine.
Today, I think today is, like the speeches said, it's definitely a culmination of all the hard work and moments we've had these past 4 years.
What do you think of the setup here, the whole theme, the Harry Potter theme, and the candelabras and this and that? Pretty cool?
Oh, it's phenomenal. I feel transported in the movies.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations to your family as well.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. All right, come on in. Next up, what do we have here? Introduce yourself and tell us where you met.
My name's Shirley Wong, and I match plastic surgery at the University of Kansas.
Terrific. Our founding dean used to be at the University of Kansas. I'll have to introduce you to you over there. She's very good. So tell us why you think that program's going to be good for you.
Oh my gosh, I spent a month there rotating with them, and I had the best time. The people there are amazing. They really love training and the education and prioritizing their residents, and they're just so happy there, and they love what they do, and I'm so excited to be there.
Did you have a gut feeling after coming away from that rotation that this might be the place for me?
I had a feeling, and I definitely came out of that like, wow, I really loved it, and I was like, maybe I could spend the next 6 years of my life here. So.
Well, is your residency?
6 years.
Fun stuff. Yeah. Good. Well, that's a competitive specialty. So congratulations. What's your intention? Where are you from, and what's your connection to Nevada? Do you have?
I grew up here. So I grew up in Las Vegas my entire life. Yes, went to high school here, elementary school, middle school. Went to college at UCLA, but came back for medical school. And yeah, so that's my connection to Nevada.
What high school are you from?
Clark High School.
Oh, wow, very good. All right.
They're still around, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's a great school. And honestly, what's your intention? You tend to come back. I mean, things happen, right? Life happens while you're away at residency. What's your intention? Do you expect to be back?
Yeah, my family's all here. My parents are here. My brother, my sister-in-law are here. I grew up here. I love it here. 6 years is a long time, though, so I got to see what I end up deciding that I like it within plastic surgery and what I want to do and the people I want to serve. So it's definitely a high possibility to come back here.
Congratulations. Plastic surgery is a
Thank you so much.
very competitive residency to get into, and you did
I'm
well.
thrilled.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Congrats to you and to your family as well. 41% of these students, come on in, match locally, and the rest are going away for several reasons. Obviously, there's a lack of residency positions in Southern Nevada, so that's why a lot of them go away, and many go away for the experience. Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Introduce yourself. Tell us where you match.
I'm Natalie Osborne, and I'm matched in pediatrics at University of Nevada, Reno.
Oh, fantastic. Where are you from?
I'm from here in Las Vegas, and I went to high school here, I went to undergrad, and then obviously medical school here, and I'm so excited to continue my training in Nevada and just move up north.
What high schools you go to?
Coronado.
All right, it's my kid's high school. Great school. Best moment of the last 4 years in medical school?
Oh gosh, I think probably the first day of our clerkship rotations, I felt like I was really where I belonged, and it was, really solidifying that I was going to be a physician, which has always been a dream of mine.
What's been the reaction of your family?
Lots of tears, but happy tears, and just a lot of pride from everyone.
Well, that's so exciting. Do you anticipate coming back to Southern Nevada after residency?
I sure hope so at some point. My husband and I both live up there. Before medical school, that's where we were, and so it would be nice to be able to bring him down south, but maybe in 10 years.
Well, we're very proud of you, and thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congrats again. I know everybody's very proud of you. Next, we have a pediatrician, soon-to-be pediatrician. Introduce yourself and tell us where you match.
All right, I'm Emily Weinschreider. I match into pediatrics at UNLV, so I'm going to stay here in town.
All right, we love that. That's fantastic. So Dr. Scheer and all the doctors that you work with in pediatrics, congratulations. Where are you from? Tell us about your background, high school and undergrad.
Yeah, I am from here originally. I did leave for high school in New Hampshire and then college in Boston and everything, so I came back here for medical school and hoping to stay. So,
what was it about the program here, the pediatrics program here, that you're like, okay, I could work, this will work for me?
yeah, I think the biggest thing is I knew growing up here in town, I have some family that is also in medicine working in the pediatric realm. So I just saw the need that was here, and I think that's what really drew me back. I knew that being here, I would get so much opportunity to see such a wide array of diseases and help so many people. So that was kind of my big draw to stay.
I've heard it said that in Las Vegas, because so many people come here from all over the world, it's a little bit like a petri dish. I mean, you get to see so much stuff in medicine.
It is. There's a lot. Unfortunately, also, we have some limited resources in Nevada in general. So being able to contribute back to that is just really great.
You got your wand there. Show the folks. So what is that?
Our Harry Potter wand. We have the best match day theme ever. I think the best one that's going to come too. So we get kind of like the sorting hat for where we're going to go. I did a little Revelio spell for when I opened my letter. So
That's so great. Are you psyched about the effort to build Southern Nevada's first freestanding hospital? Is that meaningful to you?
Oh, it's so meaningful. The fact that we're going to have a children's hospital here in a few years is going to be so amazing. Las Vegas really needs it for our population size. I'm just really glad that we're starting to grow as our population grows too.
Last question. Who do you want to thank for the whole journey?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people to thank. I have to thank my parents, obviously, for keeping me in such a great city and everything that they did to support me along the way. I have to thank my fiance, who I dragged out here from Boston. It was kind of like a big thing coming back to the West Coast. He had never been so far west, but he's ended up loving the city and he's excited to stay. And then obviously everyone at the medical school for giving me this opportunity to be here and to learn so much to be able to eventually give back.
Well, I can tell you're going to be an outstanding pediatrician. That's fantastic. We're lucky to have you. Congrats.
Thank you again.
Very good. Very good. All right. Very local She's matching locally. Hello, welcome, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Introduce yourself, tell us where you matched.
Yeah, so my name's Timothy Shaw, and I matched over here at the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine at UNLV for psychiatry. Very excited, over the moon on this match day.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So we have a number of students who matched in psychiatry locally, right?
Yes.
Some of your classmates?
Yes, as much as we could, we try to take all those spots. I'm very excited to see that a lot of our UNLV students are going to be my co-residents. Very excited. We have a very strong class, so very happy about that.
What kind of feeling did you get working with the psych department here?
Truly incredible. So before going into my clerkship rotation, I was actually a little bit undecided of where I wanted to go and what occupation I wanted to pursue. But because of my time spent with the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine and their psychiatry department, it actually inspired my decision to apply into psychiatry.
We're so lucky to have you and your classmates who match locally in psychiatry. Obviously, we need more psychiatrists. We need all kinds of doctors, right?
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about your background. Did you go to school here locally, or
I did.
High school and undergrad?
Yes, so I've been here since 4th grade. I went to Rancho High School for pre-medical, and then went to UNR, so I've been in Nevada for quite a while now. I'm happy to be back in Las Vegas, where I've been since elementary school. So I've been here quite a while. Just happy that I can hopefully stay here after residency and try to make an impact for my Las Vegas locals.
Going to give people checkups from the neck up, right?
Exactly, all up here, hopefully. If it's down here, we might have some friends we can send them to.
Who would you like? What was the reaction of your folks and family, and who would you like to thank?
Yeah, I think my family's always been super supportive of my decision. I'm very excited to say this was my #1 option that I wanted to do, so they were super excited to see that I'm staying here with UNLV. I think they may have been a little bit incentivized so that they get a little bit closer as we continue to raise our family with my beautiful wife, Gwen, too, that they're going to be happy that they're so close to us, too, during residency.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. We're happy to have you. Yes. Lucky to have you. Good luck to you. All right, very good. Another one who matched locally. Dan, are you ready? Yes. Okay, I was speaking with Dr. Jackson earlier, the chair of OBGYN. He saw your match flash up there. He said, "Oh, we wanted him." Introduce yourself and tell us where you matched.
Oh, I'm Danny Dawson, and I matched at the University of Hawaii.
Very good. Why are you excited about that?
Well, I guess the easiest reason would just be to say because it's Hawaii. But I absolutely loved my interview with them. They have a lot of the populations that I want to serve during my residency, so specifically Chinese-speaking populations, as well as LGBTQ populations, as well as just the entirety of women's health. They have a really robust program, and it's one of the places I really wanted to go to, so I'm really excited.
Well, I have to tell you that Dr. Jackson, although he's disappointed that we didn't get you, he was happy that, having written glowing letters of recommendation, that you landed somewhere really good.
Well, that's very kind of him. Yes, I really loved the program here too, and also I think Las Vegas is definitely going to be the long-term place I want to stay. Ever since I moved here for medical school 4 years ago, because I'm not from here, my entire family moved here. No kidding. And so now this is my family. This is the 9th island, so I guess I'm just moving to one of the other islands for just a little bit, and then I'll be back.
What's been the best moment of medical school? And it could be today, but can you think of anything stand out to you?
I think it'd probably be today. Yeah, this is a really exciting moment. It feels like a culmination with all of my classmates of a lot of hard work, a lot of individual sacrifices, a lot of group sacrifices to make us here to this point.
For all the young people out there considering medical school, what's the toughest part?
Logistically, probably getting into medical school, because I hear it's getting rougher and rougher. But I think it might be I think there's a certain level of emotional burden that comes when you start treating patients, because you can't control what happens with their health outcomes. You can definitely help, but it can be really difficult to feel that kind of loss of control, like their health, what's happening to them is outside of your scope of control, and finding ways to deal with that and manage it is really important.
Thank you. That's a very thoughtful answer. Who would you like to thank?
Who would I like to thank?
It's been a long journey, 4 years, my goodness. Getting into medical school, right? Getting through medical school, now this.
I think I'd definitely like to thank my parents, my mom and dad. I think they've always just been an amazing support to me. I feel like that's always the answer, but they've supported me through everything and all of my side quests before medical school that I wanted to do, and so I really am grateful to them.
Congratulations. We're happy to have you, and thank you for representing us such a great way. Really good. Go on. Can't wait to read about the things you do. So there you have it. Every student matched successfully. 10 in internal medicine. a large number in family medicine, a large number in pediatrics. We have dermatologists, plastic surgeon, interventional radiology. I could go down the list forever. Surgeons, three orthopedic surgery residents. Just another really successful match day. Again, 41% of our students match locally. That means they'll be staying here to do their residency. And the others took spots at some very prestigious institutions all over the country. And everyone we talked to here today intends to come back, but as we know, life happens. So hopefully they'll be back and they'll be serving Southern Nevadans. But again, another successful match day. Thank you very much for watching and continue to watch. And thanks for joining us today.